Big Herc 916, positivity, motivation. Yeah, man. Go to bigherc916.com, pick you up some merch, grab you a hat, NSFA, never settle for average. Grab you some soap, wash your ass, represent. And I'm gonna keep you laced up. You know, Orange County used to be the bubble, man. They call it the bubble when I was growing up. You live in Orange County, you know, it's a little bit different than LA County. It's a different type of personality, different type of economy, different type of lifestyle. Just a different vibe. I mean, Orange County got its little pockets too. You got Santa Ana, you got Garden Grove, you got Anaheim. You know, you got some gangsters out there. You know, it goes down in certain areas, Westminster, you know, Stanton. You know, it has its pockets, but it has some areas too that are very affluent, great public schools, very conservative, just a different vibe. But Irvine is starting to see it, man. They're starting to see the spillage from LA County, and this jeweler right here, you know, he just got hit.
I'm numb. I am absolutely numb trying to figure out, okay, what's our next step?
It took only 60 seconds for Alan's life and decades of hard work to come crashing down.
There's no one who is beyond getting purged with the California mentality in which they're pushing, in which the governor over there is supporting, and this whole philosophy or thought as far as crime and how they look at this shit, man, is opening up a floodgates, man. And dudes is going all over now. They hitting shit broad daylight, man. Broad daylight. $900,000 worth of product they took here. All these guys are going to the pen, you know, and they get caught. They going to the pen. They stole over, you know, I forgot how much grand larceny is, but they stole over the limit. They're going to the pen. They won't see any of the stuff that they stole. They're going to be sitting up in there, basically telling war stories, eating spreads, having a squat and cough, have somebody tell them what to do, deal with a lot of bullshit. Hopefully get some type of game if they are able to continue their education. If they don't, it's a sad reality, man, because for everything they stole, they could have probably bought had they taken the time to go and work for it. You know, you do the math, and the years you spent doing time for what you stole, when you break it down and the amount of hours you're in there, it doesn't really add up. So I'm always trying to tell you guys to do something different, man, to find a way. There's so many hustles now with a smartphone, with, you know, eBay store, Amazon store, Etsy store, you know, selling on Facebook Marketplace. There's so many opportunities that the short term of robbing somebody is not really worth it, man. I mean, you might think you get away with it because you've seen other people get away with it, but if they allow you to get away, it's only because they're setting you up for something bigger. It's the old communist playbook. I just showed the other video the other day where they robbed the Gucci store and the Beverly Center. It's the same thing, man. These people, they know exactly what they're doing when they allow you to do it. And you're getting tricked into thinking that the crime has no consequence. You think you're gonna really get away with all that? You're never gonna have to do any time for it?
It just kind of shows you the mentality that they either don't think they're gonna get caught or they don't care if they get caught.
Authorities say besides what was caught on camera, they have limited information on the suspects or the vehicle used to get away.
What's unique about this crew is the fact that they brought in tall, empty trash cans. I saw a video today that it looks like there's a similar MO of crimes that occurred in Ontario and Downey. Using those same type of trash cans. So the odds of those three being connected are probably pretty good.
You might not do time, but you might get robbed by somebody. you might get caught up trying to sell that shit and get jacked or get shot, or you might get another situation for something that's unrelated and get caught up in a police situation, and then they lead that back to this, or your girl get mad at you and tell how you were involved in this robbery, or it could be 5 years down the line and somebody's, gets caught up in another situation, and they say, well, that unsolved robbery in Irvine of the jewelry store, I know the guy who did it. Somebody's gonna tell on you. You're not getting away with anything. I'm trying to tell you, man, you can't run from this shit. So just think twice before you decide to run up in these places and steal shit and, break shit and think you're gonna, I knew dudes who were doing 20 years in Lompoc for jewelry robbery. They got away with a bunch of them until they didn't. When it ends and they throw the Hobbs Act on you, because, they can say, oh, you might think it's a state case. They throw the Hobbs Act on you, take you into the feds. You're doing 85%. With all the politics. 85%, man. So, hey, man, I lived the life, man. I'm trying to tell you, man, there's a better life. So, the choice is yours. I'm not trying to preach to you. I'm just sharing knowledge because I want to see you guys win, man. Big Hurt 916.
Yo, man. You not going to believe this shit, homie. Your girl just called me. She said, man, you need to go wash your ass. She said, you pulled your drawers down. You have straight dookie stains up in them drawers. Man, she told me, look, tell Big Hurt to give you a bar that wash the ass so you can use that burlap that the soap is wrapped in so you can scrub them ball sacks. She said, your balls smell like some old horse nuts. She said, you was just stinking. But she said she still let you bust it down because she nasty, but you need to go wash your ass, homie. And she said maybe next time she'll go ahead and, go down there and do a little something. But she said, man, you were humming when you was down there beating it up. Wash your ass, homie.
Lockdown's over. Get your yard time in. Exclusively at FreshOutSeries.com.